Or Babaji Maharaj, in a spontaneous way, Babaji Maharaj brought that book, and he was requesting for the explanation of the meanings of those stanzas, Bengali. So I spontaneously started speaking. In Bengali, I spontaneously started doing, having the illuminations. It happens in a spontaneous way. Sometimes, often, in the wonderful world, in the mystical, wonderful world of Krishna consciousness, in the most wonderful world of loving devotion towards Radha Krishna, often some wonderful things manifest according to their sweet will, and that's how it was happening today. Although in Bengali language, but when you can translate from my Bengali explanation into English, you receive something very wonderful. It's esoteric meanings of complete Hare Krishna Maha Mantra have been explained through these lines, what I was explaining, analyzing to Babaji Maharaj. Because of his great nishtha, because of his great sincerity and sincere hankering to know into the appropriate meanings, esoteric meanings of these lines of the Bhajana Rahasya book. So he just came spontaneous way, and I also became absorbed in explanation, giving illuminations. So sometimes it so happens we may not be following certain formal disciplines and schedule. I know that's also very important, but that's how it happens, spontaneously, by some happy chance, by some other plannings of divine couple Mahaprabhu, wonderful way. So, did you invite all the devotees for English Harikatha this evening? Already left. Why, they got some time limit?
I think 9 o'clock there is the arati, so they have to stop at 9.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Oh. If I knew ahead of time, some way, of course you had no chance to inform me. By the time you reached here, I already started explaining. So, you have no time. It happens. Anyway, so, dear assembled devotees, all know today is one of the most auspicious days in our life. Today is the day of Srila Bhakti Pramode Puri Goswami Thakur's disappearance festival. Accepting today, day before the Rasha Purnima, the great Rasha festival, Srila Bhakti Pramode Puri Goswami Thakur entered into the Nitya Leela, Nishanta Leela, entered into the last portion of the intimate pastimes of Sri Radha Govinda Gopinath Madanamohan. So today is a very significant day before, just before the Rasha Purnima festival, the Rasha dance festival, Rasha Purnima, which is none other than the manifestation of the holistic holistic manifestation of the holistic, loving, devotional, nectarine, ecstatic love pastimes of divine couple, accompanied by their beloved damsels, associates. Braja Gopis, Sakhis, Manjaris. So, in other words, Rasho Dance Festival not just indicates, it actually manifests one of the holistic presentations, holistic exhibitions, manifestations of the super excellent qualities of Madhurya Rasa pastimes, the ecstatic loving devotion, nectarine taste of ecstatic loving devotion, which gives so much pleasure to the hearts of the divine couple. So, in the Raso dance, the ecstatic loving devotion, ecstatic or blissful love for Krishna Radhika, and their mutual blissful love for each other became manifest in full-fledged form, holistic form, full-fledged form, with perfection. So, in other words, the blissful love of Krishna, Radhika, became manifest in full-fledged way to the limitlessness through singing, dancing, through natural love songs, love singings, ecstatic love songs and ecstatic dances. Their body, mind, soul, everything, whole existence became entuned with the melodies, sweet melodies, nectarine melodies of the nectarine love songs of Krishna Radhika, and that automatically manifested through their beautiful dance, beautiful, sweet dancing features, dancing forms. It was not any kind of artificial dancing through bodily gestures or body movements, but that kind of ecstatic love dance in relation to Krishna, in relation to Srimati Radhika, appeared in that Rasa festival among the Braja Gopis, Sakhis, Manjaris, in a very natural way. It was another form of the ecstatic love of Krishna personified. That kind of dance. The Krishna Prema started manifesting through waves, through playful waves, through their physical dances, so that their dances became the manifestation of their ecstatic love waves for Krishna Radhika, or ecstatic love waves, mutual ecstatic love waves of divine couple for each other, and also Braja Gopis, Sakhis, Manjaris, blissful love waves for Krishna Radhika became waving through, started manifesting through wave form, through waving dance. I don't know how to express. The blissful love of Krishna started waving through all their bodily, physical gestures and postures, that became dance. Okay, it was not any kind of pre-scheduled, planned dance. I should be dancing this way, that way, formal dance. No. It was automatically happening. Waving, as if their ecstatic love of Krishna Radhika waving through their bodily language, body languages, through rhythmic dance, which was full of rhythms, full of, beautiful, blissful love rhythms, love melodies, love mood, loving emotion, nectarine ecstatic emotions, all were manifesting through, waving through, flowing through that body language, transcendental, physical forms, as which took the shapes of dance. Love dance, ecstatic dance, nectarine dance, in love with Radhika, Krishna, divine couple. That is Rasa dance festival, combined with singing, dancing, tasting the thrills, unlimited divine thrills of love of Krishna, love of Srimati Radhika, all through their existence, through the Ashta-Sattvika Vikara, through 8 kinds of loving devotional symptom, transcendental love signs, that all manifested in Rasa dance festival. It is very, very significant. And Srila Bhakti Pramode Puri Goswami Thakur just disappeared to enter into the eternal love pastimes, Madhurya Rasa pastimes, which manifested through Rasa dance. Just Bhakti Pramode Puri Goswami Thakur entered just in the prior stage, in the, prior moments of the beginning of that most wonderful nectarian Rasa dance festival. And he entered Nitya Lila in the Nishanta, the last portion of the Leelas of the divine couple, Nishanta Leela. And then it's like, it was that Leela was like, it was a preparatory stage of the, the state of preparation for the engaging in upcoming Rasa dance festival the next day. See, I am repeatedly explaining about this unless I repeatedly explain properly. Its meanings cannot be understood in a blossomed manner, in a full-fledged, blossomed, full-blown way. Cannot be. If I just explain it just one time, that's it, so much will be missed. Therefore, analytical ways of explanations are found in Guru Varga. They write commentary. Why? They write commentary on the great meanings, special meanings, esoteric meanings of different verses of Holy Scriptures. Because the literal translation, formal, straight-cut literal meaning cannot be good enough to truly explain what they are, what it is, what that treasure is. Therefore, they need to give illumination through analytical ways called commentary or purport. So, today is that day, most auspicious, most meaningful day before Ras Purnima festival of divine couple. Today is the day of having union in separation. Being united with the pure, exalted devotee of divine couple, or being united with Srila Puri Goswami Thakur through mood of separation, through the acute, painful mood of separation, while we remember of him, then it becomes a very special kind of remembrance, with so much affinity, so much attachment, loving attachment, because we miss him. We feel pains of separation from him. Through that feelings of pains of separation, we can closely relate to him. So Bhakti Pramode Puri Goswami Maharaj was one of the epitomes of Nama Bhajan, Harinama Bhajan. Therefore he used to be called, we used to call him as one of the foremost Nam Bhajana Acharyas of his time in this world. We have seen him. See, I have personally seen him with my own eyes, because I also had the immense fortune of living close by him for a while, for a good amount of time. And I saw at the dawn in the Brahma Muhurta, as soon as he woke up in the Brahma Muhurta, after having basic cleanings, washing hands, face and everything, then he would immediately be absorbed in Harinam Bhajan. He would begin to chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantram with natural taste, hours after hours. And then sometimes after chanting Maha Mantram for a couple of hours, then he would be preparing to take bath and all this. And he spoke many Harikathas on the glories, on the great necessity of engaging in pure Nama Bhajan. He also illuminated how to be engaged in pure Nama Bhajan, with what kind of pure intention, pure mood, pure temperament we should be engaged in Harinama Bhajan. He advised us in several of his Harikatha, and he himself was the great example of what he explained through his Harikatha about how to engage in pure Nama Bhajana. Puri Goswami Thakur himself was a great example of the same, what he advised us, what he instructed us. Aponi achari dharma, jivere shikhai. He was the Mahapurusha of such category that what he preached, what he propagated, he himself practiced that as much as it was possible according to the time, place, situation. So he himself practiced it. He himself set that example, what he preached about, advised us. So, therefore, prachara charo karjecha jago rukaya sarvada. What he preached, he also himself practiced that, put that into practice. We see the same thing, find the same examples in the divine character of Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He practiced and preached both. While he propagated, he also practiced the same in his life, and we also find the same in the lives of his foremost associates, such as 6 Goswamis, Swarup Rai, Ramananda, and so on. So, Puri Goswami Thakur was the Maharaja of that category. He was great Archana Acharya. He used to be engaged in worshipping Giriraja Radha Krishna, Gaura Nityananda for hours with so much blissful love and blissful taste. We have witnessed that many times. His way of engaging in Archana, his way of engaging in deity worships was not just engaging in Vidhi Marga Seva. It was Raga Marga engagement. It was Raga Marga engagement. He used to be worshipping the deities of Lord, deities of divine couple, for hours, with so much taste, beyond. We have seen it, beyond any kind of control, time control. Often we saw that it was a spontaneous flow of his worship, worshipping with spontaneous loving devotion for hours. Sometimes we also found him worshipping deity with tears in eyes. So, although formal ways of the worshipping the deities considered that is done in Vidhi Marga, but his way of worshipping the deities actually happened in Raga Marga. It all manifested through Anuraga, through the path of Raga. He was not a Vidhi Marga worshipper, he was a Raga Marga worshipper of the deities. And besides that, he was a devotee of great spiritual scholarship. He was a paragon, an ocean of knowledge of the Siddhanta, Shuddha Bhakti Siddhanta. We have found he was so knowledgeable. When he started speaking Harikatha in the assembly, he would be closing his eyes and like a flowing river, like a naturally flowing river, he would be speaking Harikatha constantly with continuity. And there would be nothing missing. Quoting while speaking Harikatha, he would be quoting so many verses from the Holy Scriptures instantly and continue to be explaining and explaining and explaining. It would be flowing like never-ending river flowing river. And during speaking Harikatha, he would be hardly looking at someone, closing his eyes, be absorbed in his mood, internal mood, and the flow of Harikatha manifested instantly, incessantly. So, pure devotees of the Lord got different characteristics. Often see great pure devotees, exalted devotees of the Lord manifest all wonderful characteristics in their divine life. So, and Srila Sarasvati Thakur Prabhupad offered him, he blessed him with a pain during the lifetime of Srila Sarasvati Thakur Prabhupad. So, he used to be engaged in Brihat Mridanga Seva, used to be engaged in publication, in editorial department, book publication department. So, by following the special desire of his Gurudev, His Divine Grace, the Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada, he engaged in that service of publishing many pure devotional books. He used to be chief editor of the Gaudiya magazine during that time, assisted by other qualified devotees. And often he also took the dictations of Srila Sarasvati Thakur Prabhupada's Harikatha. At that time, there were no recording devices, all these facilities available. So, some of the scholarly qualified disciples would be instantly writing down the flowing Harikatha of Srila Sarasvati Thakur Prabhupada. And then later on they would be publishing the same Harikatha in their magazine in the form of books. We call Anulikhanam. It would be mostly compilation work. And Srila Bhakti Pramode Puri Goswami Thakur, the then Srimad Pranavananda Prabhuji, Srila Saraswati Thakur Priya Pranavananda Prabhuji would be one of them to take the dictations and do the compilation of Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada's Harikatha quite frequently. There are also other qualified disciples to do that compilation work, but Srila Bhakti Pramode Puri Goswami Maharaj, the then Pranavananda Prabhuji, was one of the foremost qualified disciples to do that. Thus, we can find many Harikathas. Thus, we are blessed with many Harikathas from Srila Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. In that way, could not be recorded. There were no recording devices available at that time, really. So, Puri Goswami Maharaj was also one of the leaders, prominent, responsible devotees, responsible disciples in that department of publication of Harikathas, preaching department. And so, what happened? At one point, to Pranavananda Prabhuji's wonderful surprise, happy surprise, very pleasant surprise, Srila Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada called him and gave him a pen. He awarded him, blessed him with a pen. Okay, what he himself used to be writing with. And by offering him that pen, he said, be utilizing it in writing the Siddhanta, writing my Harikathas, doing your editorial work, utilize this pen. So it was some wonderful thing. He was blessed with a pen from his own glorious Gurudev to continue with his writing services in the editorial department. That pen was very symbolical, very meaningfully symbolical of Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada's special dependence on him in the field of writing the great articles and taking care of the editorial department of his publications and all. So we have seen Srila Bhakti Pramode Puri Goswami Thakur had so deep faith in Sri Nishingadev and Prabhupada. He used to be advising us often. Whenever you are faced with any difficulty, turmoil of life, say Jai Nishinga Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada Jai Nishingadev, Jai Prabhupada Jai Nishingadev. Either immediately or a slow but steady way, all your difficulties will go away. All your difficulties, turmoil situation will fade away, go away. If you can be chanting these two names, okay, pray to them with full faith and respect, to Srila Prabhupada, meaning our Param Gurudev, his Gurudev Srila Sarasvati Thakur Prabhupada, and Nrsimhadev, the most noble and benevolent, protective form of the Supreme Lord, most benevolent Lord, the great protector, benevolent, loving protector of all his devotees, Nrsimhadev. He often says, often chant, Jai Prabhupada, Jai Nrsimhadev, Jai Prabhupada, Jai Nrsimhadev. So I still remember how Srila Bhakti Pramode Puri Goswami Thakur also relished the Gayatri Vyakha, the esoteric explanation of Brahma Gayatri Mantram done by Guru Maharaj Srila Bhakti Rakshak, Sridhar Dev Goswami Pad. Oh, he relished and relished about that meaning, esoteric meaning, manifested by the Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Dev Goswami Pad. Esoteric meaning of the Brahma Gayatri, which was none other than not only aiming, reaching the goal of Radha Darsham, pure loving servitude to Srimati Radha Thakurani ultimately. So, and Srila Bhakti Pramode Puri Goswami Thakur relished, so much relished, that esoteric meaning of the Gayatri Mantram, Gayatri, Brahma Gayatri commentary given by Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Goswami Pad. And he also himself wrote a full article on that also. It was also published in magazines. I think it was published in Chaitanya Vani magazine, also our Gauriya Darshan magazine at one point. So, I have so much sweet memories, blessed memories about Srila Puri Goswami Thakur from the older days, sweet older days, when from time to time he used to be coming to Navadvip Chaitanya Sarasvati Math to be with his beloved god brother, one of his foremost beloved intimate god brothers, Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Dev Goswami. And every time he came to Navadvip Chaitanya Sarasvati Math, he naturally would be staying there for several days, would be living there, staying there. So like his own home there. So Srila Guru Maharaj, Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Dev Goswami used to be so happy with his presence. They loved each other. You all can see many wonderful, loving photographs with both these god brothers. So, Srila Bhakti Pramode Puri Goswami simply loved to be staying in Chaitanya Sarasvati Math Navadvip, being with his beloved, loving Sridhar Maharaj, spending the nectarine moments, wonderful, happy moments, wonderfully delicious moments in Harikatha for hours, for days. So, I have had the immense fortune, I have got that great fortune of witnessing it with my own eyes, with my own heart, many times. So, most fortunately, I actually came in contact with him from the very older days, from those years when I was very young, very younger days. I have had the immense fortune of having the darshan of many divine graces, all their divine graces with Guru Maharaj such as Srila Bhakti Pramode Puri Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Madhav Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Alok Paramahansa Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Vichar Jajavar Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Kamal Madhusudan Goswami Maharaj, Srila Akinchan Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj. Also remember Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami hazily in very young days. Also hazily I remember Bhakti Saranga Goswami Maharaj, very hazily, maybe one time, because they left this planet earlier. Bhakti Saranga Goswami Maharaj. In this way, so much sweet memories of all their divine graces. They are get together. They are lovely, wonderful get together. So, and I received, to my great fortune, I received also so much affection and blessings from Bhakti Pramode Puri Goswami Thakur. Besides, I received the blessings from my other Guru Varga in my life, from my younger days, this way. And I have seen Srila Guru Maharaj, Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, used to be inviting him, used to be lovingly inviting him again and again on different holy occasions, such as Vigraha Pratishtha, installation of his temple deities. Even he also invited him to preside over sannyasa ceremony of Govinda, Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Maharaj, to preside over his sannyasa ceremony, assisting, being with Guru Maharaj during his sannyasa ceremony. And lastly, see, the beautiful deities in Guru Maharaj's holy birthplace, place of appearance, Hapania, also installed by Srila Bhakti Pramode Puri Goswami Thakur. Those deities, beautiful deities of Radha Gopinath, actually got installed by his hands following the special desire of Guru Maharaj. He also installed other deities in Guru Maharaj's other temples, such as in Kolkata. And lastly and finally, Srila Guru Maharaj earnestly requested him, he lovingly requested him to be putting him into Samadhi after his departure from this world. He should, Srila Bhakti Pramode Puri Goswami Maharaj, his dearmost Puri Maharaj, should be putting his form into Samadhi. Both the god brothers are crying and crying. Srila Bhakti Pramode Puri Goswami Maharaj is telling Guru Maharaj, no Maharaj, I cannot accept this. I cannot accept such a request. It is not the time for you yet to leave this world. Will become guardianless, will become devoid of our great guardian in the spiritual world. You are here. We find so much confidence and shelter that you are still here in this world with us. It's not the time yet. The time has not arrived yet to leave us. Please don't say that. Guru Maharaj. And then Guru Maharaj was holding. Guru Maharaj already took his hands into his own palms and requesting, please Maharaj, please don't go away. You have come at the right moment in my temple. Please don't be going away. I feel, yes, within a few days I am going to leave this world. So please be waiting until then. Once I leave this world, please be putting my body into Samadhi with your own hands, and please be presiding over my whole Samadhi rites and ceremony. It should be taking place under your guidance, taking his both hands within his hands. So Guru Maharaj was requesting him in lying down posture. So Puri Goswami Thakur was just sitting in front of him on a chair. Both the god brothers crying. They broke down in tears. Then at some point, because of Srila Guru Maharaj's special request, Bhakti Pramode Puri Goswami Thakur could not but accept that request from that wish, last wish of Srila Guru Maharaj for him. Cryingly, weepingly, he accepted that promise to Guru Maharaj. And so, just within a few days, I think within 4 to 5 days from that time, Srila Guru Maharaj departed. He departed from this world, entered the Nitya Leela, and then in tears, with incessant tears of pain, of separation, Srila Bhakti Pramode Puri Goswami Thakur put Srila Guru Maharaj's divine form into the Samadhi as he promised to him, presided over the whole Samadhi ceremony. I have been witness to all of that with tears. So even in the final stage finally Srila Guru Maharaj invited him to fulfill his final wish, to receive the Samadhi through his hands, through his beloved godbrother's hand. So much wonderful, transcendental memories about Srila Bhakti Pramode Puri Goswami Thakur in relation to Guru Maharaj. My Gurudeva Srila Bhakti Pramode Puri Goswami Thakur, my great Sannyasa Shiksha Gurudeva, in relation to my great, glorious Diksha Gurudeva, Prabhupad Padma Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Goswami Maharaj. So much sweet memories. Very invaluable memories are there. Now time is limited. It's the time for Sarana Arati. I can go on, but I humbly put my Harikatha glorification about Puri Goswami Thakur to rest over here. Jai Srila Bhakti Pramode Puri Goswami Thakur ki jai. Tadiyo Tirobhav Tithi Puja Maha Mahotsav ki jai. Viraha Tithi Puja Maha Mahotsav ki jai. Saparsad Jagat Guru Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Sarasvati Goswami Thakur Prabhupad ki jai. Samasta Rupanur Guru Varga ki jai. Harinam Sankirtan Jayal Nitaya Gaur Premanandi.